Al Jazeera, 11th of April 2024, China, according to Trudeau, attempted to interfere in Canadian elections. China has significantly influenced the electoral processes of all democratic nations, including Canada, the Maldives, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. This interference is detrimental to the general populace. China made an improbable effort to intervene in the last two Canadian elections, but the outcomes remained unaffected. According to an official investigation, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau said Beijing favored one party. Wednesday, in sworn testimony before a commission conducting a public inquiry into alleged foreign interference in the Canadian elections of 2019 and 2021, Trudeau responded to inquiries regarding intelligence briefings he had received and affirmed that the elections had been conducted in a free and fair manner. The Prime Minister established the commission a year ago in response to opposition legislators' discontent with media coverage of China's potential involvement in the elections. China has consistently refuted allegations of interference in Canada's internal affairs, describing such claims as baseless. The leader of the principal opposition Conservative Party in 2021, Erin O'Toole, estimated 9 seats were lost due to Chinese interference. Still, he added that the election outcome was not altered. The Liberal Party of Pierre Trudeau won both elections. Despite attempts by foreign states to intervene, we have not observed or heard anything regarding the elections conducted in their sovereign territory. Canadians made the decision, stated Trudeau. When asked about an intelligence report suggesting that Chinese officials in Canada would favor a Liberal minority government in 2021 because anti-China policies would be more difficult to implement, Trudeau stated that he was not in possession of the report. Although individual Chinese officials may have expressed a preference or another, the perception we received and continue to receive is that the Chinese government having a choice in the election seems highly improbable, Trudeau stated. China has never considered intervening in Canada's affairs. Canada's domestic intelligence agency briefed the commission on Monday that China deceitfully and clandestinely interfered in both elections. This is the most substantial evidence that China has been suspected of intervening in Canadian politics. A representative of the Chinese embassy in Canada stated that Trudeau slandered China throughout the investigation and that China vehemently condemns and opposes this. According to the spokesperson, a few politicians attempted to single out China in the public investigation. The spokesperson further stated, China has never expressed any intention of intervening in the internal affairs of Canada. The elections were held amidst heightened diplomatic tensions between the nations due to the apprehension of a senior Huawei executive in Canada in 2018 on a warrant issued by the United States. China subsequently arrested 2 Canadians on suspicion of espionage. 3 years later, following U.S. prosecutors' agreement, the men were granted parole on the eve of detained Huawei executive Meng Wanzhou's return home. The commission will finalize its initial report by May 3 and issue its definitive report by the end of 2024.